Guys, another quick video. This is about the time that I found out that my dad stole a house that my grandma left me when she passed away or something. According to what he told me, because everything that I'm talking about is based on what my family has told me and stuff like that. So pretty much, yeah, it was like 2 years ago or so. Yeah, like 2 years ago, 1 year ago. It was when I was living by myself, and I was doing pretty good. And yeah, pretty much excuse me, pretty, dang, I got the burps. But pretty much I think he came to visit us that time from Mexico, and because my grandma was in Mexico, rest in peace. And pretty much, yeah, I remember we were talking, and he just told me out of nowhere, I didn't even knew. He told me, hey, in Spanish, he's like, hey, ¿te acuerdas tu abuelita? And I'm like, yeah. And he pretty much told me in Spanish that, that when she passed away and everything like that, they, I guess she left me her property, like the house and the land. And since I was small, because it's been more than 10 years, I think it's been more than 10 years. Since I was small, pretty much, or younger, he told me this, like, okay, she died, she left you her property and like her house, but since you were small and you didn't know anything about money, you didn't know anything about property, stuff like this, like, I just decided to sell it to your uncle because like, he lives in front of there, and like, he can make his piece of land bigger, this and that. I'm like, okay, for sure. And later on, like, for me at that time, I didn't pay that much attention to it because I was just focused on my work, I was just focused on working, not focusing on drama or like stuff like that. And at first, for me, it didn't seem like a lot because I'm like, okay, he's my pops, he took care of me since I was a little kid. And at first, I was like, whatever, but then it clicked in, like, wait a minute, like at least he should have asked me or something. And or not even that, at least like giving me some piece of the money that he got or something. And but since I was going through some stuff back then, and like, I never really argued with my parents, to be honest. Like, I would get upset with them, but never like argue to talk back, because I grew up, like, in our household, we grew up to never talk back to our parents. But later on, I noticed that my parents were not the greatest. They were kind of toxic-ish. And but when you're a kid, you don't know that. You're like, because you're growing up, you see that it's normal. So for me, I didn't notice none of that till like now that I'm like an adult, and I'm like, yo, they were doing me dirty. And and yeah, and ever since then, when was it, last year? Like, we had a family argument or something, and that was the last time I spoke to them. Also, cause my mom wasn't like, cause I caught my family spying on me. I don't know why. I caught them, and pretty much they got scared of a lawsuit, so they started gaslighting me, this and that. But besides that, like, yeah, things got weird, to be honest. And but now I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm just gonna expose my family, put it out there, share my story, cause for me, this is kind of like a form of therapy. Like, it's kind of, I let go of it in a certain way, cause sometimes, like, I'll want to talk to people about it or stuff like that, and like, they're like whatever, and I understand them because they're going through their things too. And for me, like, I'm I haven't tried therapy. I might check it out, but I don't know. Who knows? And but yeah, this is just one way of me, like, telling my story and kind of like killing myself at the same time. And well, to be honest, like how can I say it? Yeah, it's kind of like healing for me, kind of like, okay, like let it, just putting it out there and letting it go. And because sometimes, like it 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 does it doesn't. I mean, at first it did hurt, but now it's kind of more like I get annoyed by it, like damn. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just rather record myself, put it out there, let go of it, and like probably move on. Not only that, so other people can share my story, and if they're going through things like this, they can have like some sort of example, or like, or they can, try doing videos so they can like get over it or heal themselves, or just to share my people that want to hear my story and stuff like that. But to be honest, yeah, like that's what happened between me and my dad. And my dad, like, ever since I remember him, he was a good person. That's what surprises me. Ever since I was a kid, he helped out a lot of people. He was a good person and everything. Like, he wasn't like, a person that I thought would do those kind of things. That's why later on when it kind of got to me, that's when I'm like, wait a minute, like, that's some messed up stuff. And but it's cool. I forgive him. He's my dad. He probably had his reasons for doing it. It is what it is. I can't really do nothing about it. That happened in Mexico. And since my grandma was old school, she never notarized a paper. She never did no paper, nothing like that. And yeah, like I think that's why they were able to what's that word? I think that's why he was able to sell it or something to my uncle, because I think there was no paperwork, or who knows, they might have forged my signature or something. That was in Mexico. And yeah, right now it's been like a year and 5-6 months that I haven't, well, that they haven't talked to me. Um, last time I tried to call them, they didn't answer. Then my my other phone got hacked, and I had to like pretty much is that word? I had to restart it, like format everything, and I lost all my contacts, and I lost my parents' contacts. But I still have the same numbers. But that's the thing that I'm saying. Okay, it's like if they cared about me or something, wouldn't they like at least try to talk to me? But I don't think they want, or who knows? But I don't think they want to though, cause last time that I confronted my family because they were spying on me, this and that. Um, you know, my mom told me not to go back to her house, because supposedly she was gonna like, I don't even know. She said that she was gonna like I don't want to say the word, but she said that she was gonna like pew pew at me if I showed up to her house. And because I told her, like we had an argument, like I said I wanted to sue my brothers and sisters. Well, not sue them, but because I was mad because they were spying on me. So it just came out, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna sue you guys because that's illegal. But I said it because I was mad, and also just to see how they would react. Because if they were not doing nothing, they would have been like, eh, whatever, like, like, like they would have acted differently. And now this time, when I confronted them, they were pretty much like, oh no, nothing's going on, nothing's going on. And pretty much one of my sisters started crying, but she was the one that was actually like calling me like on the spot, like every time I went to a bathroom, this and that. And it was weird. And but that happened last year when I confronted them, and my parents came from Mexico, and I don't know what was going on, but the thing is that I told you I was gonna go and get my stuff, like the things I had over there, but then I'm like, She told me like if I went over there, she was gonna pew pew, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy. But I guess that's the devil, you know. Like for me, I got upset first, you know, cause I work hard for it, and like not just that, other stuff too, you know. And it's family, but it is what it is, you know. That's what I'm telling you. That it's kind of weird that, not weird, but now they haven't really talked to me, you know, because when I talk to them, I talk to them like in a good tone, you know. I'm like, hey, since you guys came from Mexico, can I ask you guys some questions? Things are getting weird, this and that, you know. And but I didn't tell her about anything, but she already knew about everything. I'm like, okay, that's a trip. How do they know about it? And if she knew about this, how come she never told me? But it is what it is, you know. And but that time my dad didn't say a word, and he was just quiet, which was kind of weird, you know. Because an example, if I was wrong, my dad is the type of person that like, hey, like he'll try to convince me that I'm wrong, you know. Not convince me, but like let me know. And that's why for me it was kind of weird, you know. But I don't know if he was feeling guilty because of what he did with the house, and he was like, I'm just gonna stay out of this. So I don't even know, to be honest. But that's how my dad took my, you know, the inheritance from my grandma. And I mean, it wasn't even that big, or was it? It was like wait, it was kind of big. Like an example, it was like it was kind of like a rectangle, you know, not like a square, but like a rectangle. And but it is what it is, you know. Like all I know is that I gotta keep pushing through, and yeah, you know, keep on going. Cause I mean, guess it is crazy when your own family steals from you, you know. Cause for me, whenever they called me, whenever they needed some sort of help, or whenever some sort, you know, advice, or just to hang out, you know, like I would come through, you know. Like I was that person. I was like, cause me, I'm a happy person. There's a thing about me, you know. I'm a happy person. um I don't like drama. And yeah, so whenever, you know, people like, cause this is a thing, you know. um I like to help, you know. It's in I guess I'm just like that, you know. I like to help, unless, you know, you're like, you know, that I know that you're screwing me over, then yeah, I'll be like, oh, never mind. But either way though, like, you know, I'm the type of person that would try to help you either way, because, you know, I'm just like that, you know. But pretty much yeah, they took advantage of my niceness, you know. And like I said, it's cool, you know. It's my family. My family knows I'm down for them, you know. They know that I was a good person to the point where they could like take advantage of me, them and other people, you know. But whatever, I'm chilling. And yeah, but it's kind of cool too, because like I told you, you know, like I got closer to God. um Now I know that I really don't want to, what you call it, I don't want to, like, pretty much now I know to, you know, stay away from drama, like dramatic people. And um and to pretty much, what's that word, um to pretty much be more aware of, like, coincidence, there we go, to be more aware of the coincidences that happen around me. Because that's how my family would do it. They would try to do like coincidences stuff, you know. Like they would try they will operate just trying to do, make it seem like they were coincidences, but they were not coincidences, you know. But it is what it is, you know. Like I forgive my family, I forgive my dad. I mean, you know. Plus, like can't really do nothing about it because they don't talk to me, and the other cell phone numbers already blocked them, you know, like so yeah. So now if they want to talk to me, they can't, you know, they can't. But it's cool. But anyways, hope you like the video. This my story, you know. If this happens to you, don't give up. Just, you know, continue working. Especially continue working on yourself, on managing your emotions and stuff like that. Cause I had a little trouble, you know. I started drinking a lot, uh, which is not cool because it affects your work ethic, and it's a bad habit, you know. I recognize that too, but I mean, at that time I was depressed and I was kind of bummed out, so like I was like, whatever, you know, like. But I'm realizing it did messed up, you know, pretty much. It was kind of like momentarily fixed, you know. That's why I'm like, nah, I gotta like, you know, try to solve it somewhere, some way. Not solve it, but like, you know, express it. Cause alcohol, don't get me wrong, you know, like it makes you numb the pain for a bit. But now I prefer to do these videos and just expose it, you know, like put it out there and stuff like that. Excuse me. Yeah, no. Yeah, I started drinking heavily, to be honest, and it was because of that too, you know. I mean, I drank before, you know. Don't get me wrong. Like I used to drink, but I would just drink like couple beers to the point where I would be relaxed, you know. And then when that happened, I would drink till I would fucking like pass out, you know. And I don't like that either, because you know it's like I say, it's a temporary fix on your emotions and the situation. Not only that, you know, you become a liability for yourself, because you know, like you know, pretty much uh well, you know, you're drunk all the time, most of the time. Not most of the time, but you know, like you're drunk when you want to numb the pain, so and it's not good. But now I'm thinking I'm probably just gonna share my experiences on the videos, and I'm gonna see if I can go get some therapy, you know, or like at least 1 or 2 therapy sessions, but not to like talk about it. I want to go to therapy just so I can get like what's the word? Like advice on how to process all these emotions, you know. And because sometimes, don't get me wrong, sometimes I'm just chilling, and all of a sudden I just get filled with anger, you know, and I start remembering like everything they did, you know, like, you know, it's some BS. So it's kind of like I gotta learn how to overcome that. Like I looked online, but I found, you know, some techniques that I take deep breaths, this and that. But like I want to check a therapist, see what she says, and if she has another, you know, another optional technique. Cause yeah, the internet has a lot of things that they might work, they might not work. So probably gonna go, or tomorrow. Not tomorrow, I think they're not open. Probably the day after tomorrow, see what's up. And just go to 1 or 2 sessions, you know, and just to get a bit of advice. But so far, this doing the videos and stuff like that has helped me out, because I realize other people might be going through the same thing, you know. And because I've seen some videos of other people, you know, that went through the same thing, and that's what kind of helped me out, because I'm like, oh damn, like there's other people that happened to them, you know. And not only that, like when I saw that they were like, you know, like putting it out there in videos, and pretty much like letting their story be known, you know. Because my family was trying to say that I was crazy, that this and that, but they were just trying to say it to cover the fact that they were doing, you know, negative, bad things behind my back. And I got more videos on all the stuff they did, you know, and I'm gonna upload them. And not more videos, I got more stories on all of the stuff they did, and I'm gonna upload them. I have a couple so far, and I think I uploaded the one where my sister, when I told the story when my sister was putting like, I don't know if it was poison or some sort of like sleeping pill on my food, and but I'll probably do it again, you know, and and yeah, it just got weird. But thanks you guys for hearing me out. If you watched the whole video, much love and respect. Um, and if you're going through this, just know that, you know, just work on yourself. Just try not to trust that many people, and pray. That's the best thing you can do. Pray, pray, pray. Because most of the time, it's just negative people that, you know, that they're not happy with their lives, and they try to make. That's how I see it. You know, they try to like make me feel like how they feel by doing those things to them. Like, you know how they say like hurt people hurt other people. So, and me, nah, I was always trying to help them, you know. And but anyways, see you guys on the next one. Thanks for listening. Out.